Coming up on Mountain News this morning, a social media post by the Perry County Sheriff is raising questions about betting in high school sports. And one high school here in the mountains is making sure their students have food during the holiday break.
Dedicated to Eastern and Southern Kentucky, this is WYMT Mountain News This Morning.
Welcome to Mountain News This Morning. I'm McKinley Calandrino here with you on this Thanksgiving Thursday, November 27th. The time is now 5:32. Let's check in with First Alert meteorologist Megan Desmall for a look at your forecast this morning. Megan, good morning. Happy Thanksgiving. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great, and happy Thanksgiving to you guys too. It's a chilly start to the day, so I'm feeling just a little bit of the cold weather. So as we look at those temperatures, don't be surprised by the 30s, as most folks are sitting in a mixture of the low 30s this morning. As we're traveling towards Whitesburg, 32 degrees, right at that freezing mark. Below freezing in Clintwood and Logan at 30 degrees, and it's 28 this morning in Wise. It's very chilly, and as we head into the afternoon, we will see a little bit of some warming, but not warmth, as the highs temperatures for the day are only in the low 40s. Really between 39 to 43 degrees is what you can expect, with clouds in the morning and then sunshine in the afternoon. But here's a look at those clouds as you're starting off the day, so keep that in mind. A lot of clouds are on the way for the next couple of hours, but plenty of sunshine as we head towards the afternoon hours. McKinley.
All right, thank you, Megan. While many adults and families face food insecurities day and night, some Eastern Kentucky students may also walk the halls wondering where their next meal will come from. Samantha Turner, the Family Resource and Youth Services Director at Perry County Central High School, says food insecurity is an issue within the school, with students even asking if there is any food or snacks available to take home.
A big thing in education is the students have to be taken care of outside of the classroom, and to be able to have a resource center that the door is always open, that they can come by and they know if I'm in here or if I'm not, they know where to go to. If they need a snack, they know where it's at.
Turner also says they make sure to stock up with ready-to-go meals and snack bags before the Thanksgiving break. And students at Perry County Central High School are gearing up to begin their annual Angel Tree Project, a way for students to receive and give this holiday season. This year, more than 170 students are sponsored. The goal is to ensure all angels receive a coat, an outfit, a pair of shoes, and a couple of desired items. Each sports team at the school is also blessing an angel.
There's a little boy that we're giving back to, wants some boots and some clothes, some hunting gear. It's just a great feeling just giving back to the community to get him what he needs and what we feel like he needs. Some people don't have as much, and it's just a really good feeling overall.
The Angel Tree Initiative is part of a broader effort by Family Resource Centers with the Perry County Schools, working to provide Christmas assistance to any student in need. Sports betting in Kentucky was legalized in 2023, but what was not legalized is betting on high school sports. A social media post by Perry County Sheriff Joe Engel brings the issue back to the spotlight in the 14th region. In a Facebook post made on the Perry County Sheriff's Office Facebook page at 1:51 p.m. on November 24th, Engel specifically addresses what he refers to as possibly betting on high school basketball games in the 14th region. WYMT's Caroline Mueller breaks down the post and how the KHSAA, an organization specifically mentioned in the post, is responding.
Perry County Sheriff Joe Engel wrote on social media, quote, "I do not wildly make claims just to be making them. I am not a politician. I am the Chief Law Enforcement Officer of Perry County." That statement was in reference to what he claims are reports of betting on 14th Region high school basketball games. In the November 24th Facebook post, Engel wrote that he attempted to schedule a meeting with the Kentucky High School Athletic Association after learning about possible betting on November 3rd. Engel confirmed to WYMT that he did write the post on the Perry County Sheriff's Facebook page. This photo was attached to the post. It depicts an email Ingalls says he sent on November 3rd, the same day he learned of the possible misconduct, to Julian Tackett, the commissioner of KHSAA. Ingalls explained in the social media post, quote, "My intent was to privately make them aware of this information so they could monitor the specifics, as this was not a widespread report of any misconduct by 14th Region officials, but very specific." Since the posting, WYMT has learned that a meeting is now set between KHSAA officials and the sheriff. The specific date of the meeting was not confirmed, but KHSAA sent a statement to WYMT stating, "The commissioner received a non-specific email from Perry County Sheriff Joe Ingalls requesting a meeting to discuss some concerns I have been informed of relating to 14th Region High School sports. We have that meeting scheduled in early December," end quote. Ingalls told WYMT that his intent for the December meeting is simply to make KHSAA aware of the information he received. Ingalls emphasized to WYMT that the reports of betting are not widespread claims, but are specific. At this time, the sheriff says no criminal investigation is open and says he is, quote, "forwarding the information to someone that has jurisdiction and administrative control that has proper resources to oversee and examine any possible suspicious activity." According to the KHSAA policy, which can be found on KHSAA's website, the KHSAA Board of Control, through the Commissioner's Office, provides for the licensing and regulation of contest officials for basketball. KHSAA's website lists the first contest date for basketball games as December 1st. This is not the first report of sports gambling in the 14th Region. The Louisville Courier-Journal published an article on September 18, 1988, titled "Gamblers Turn High School Basketball into a Big Money Sport." WYMT obtained a copy of the article from the Louisville Public Library. The article details how, at the time, even some referees may have reportedly been involved in the betting. Tom Mills was the KHSAA commissioner in 1988, according to the Courier-Journal's article. He said, "I don't know anything about any gambling. The word gambling isn't mentioned in our regulations." WYMT reached out to KHSAA to see if any regulations have changed since the 1988 article was published. In 2023, House Bill 551 became state law. It specifically banned sports betting in amateur youth sports, which by definition includes participants under the age of 18. In Perry County, Caroline Mueller, WYMT Mountain News.
Ingalls says his post is not politically motivated. The sheriff is set to retire on December 31st of 2026. He had previously filed to run for Perry County Judge Executive, but has since withdrawn. Crews responded to a crash involving an ambulance yesterday on the Powell County section of the Mountain Parkway. Police say they believe an ambulance hit a guardrail. Witnesses say the vehicle was from Perry County, but there is no word on what led up to the crash or if anyone was hurt. Officials in Perry County are asking for help finding a missing man. Here is a picture of 78-year-old Dan McVeigh. Officials say he went missing from the Browns Fork area. They say he is about 6 feet tall and 4 inches 6 feet and 4 inches tall and weighs about 200 pounds. He has white hair and is balding on the top of his head. If you have any information, contact the Perry County 911 Center at 606-436-5464. It's been 15 years since an unsolved double murder in Perry County. On this day in 2010, prominent Hazard businessman Roy Campbell and his wife Wanda were found shot to death in their Perry County home. Despite a large reward being offered and a billboard put up along Hal Rogers Parkway years ago, the case remains unsolved. If you have any information, you should contact State Police in Hazard. 2 juveniles were injured and 1 arrested Tuesday night after a shooting in Pike County. Kentucky State Police Post 9 responded to a call in the Island Creek community where troopers say 2 juveniles were shot after an argument during a late-night gathering. Trooper Michael Coleman says the victims were taken to the hospital, both in stable condition, and a 3rd minor was arrested for the shooting.
With the help of the Pikeville Police Department, we were able to detain the suspect, which was another juvenile male, and he has been charged with assault first, possession of a handgun by a minor, and tampering physical evidence.
The accused shooter was taken to the Breathitt County Regional Juvenile Detention Center. In Martin County, one man is facing charges after he was accused of firing 2 shots toward his estranged wife. The incident happened last week after the woman obtained an EPO against Jonathan Sherman. She came across him going into Inez on Route 3. Sherman later passed the woman and got far enough ahead that she encountered him when she was pulling into the driveway of someone's home. After trying to get into the woman's vehicle, Sherman reportedly fired 2 shots towards her. And one London man was sentenced to nearly 2 years in prison for his role in fraudulently obtaining COVID relief loans. Between May 2020 and June 2021, Joshua Pennington and his co-defendant, Nicole Pennington, knowingly laundered more than $1 million in criminally derived funds. Those funds were used to remodel their kitchen as well as pay for plastic surgery, among other things. Nicole Pennington is set to be sentenced in January. The cousin of Amber Spalding entered the race for Floyd County Judge Executive this week. Debbie Hall is running as a Republican. Hall's cousin, Amber Spradlin, was stabbed to death in 2023. Hall has continued to push for justice in the case. Judge Executive Robbie Williams is also running for re-election as an independent. And coming up, Kevin Hart serves up laughs on Turkey Day, and a new psychological drama explores loss and grief.
And Thanksgiving and Black Friday are up. I'll tell you what you can expect in that forecast.